Jay Miller. We in Cleveland. We had Obama tonight. Actually, he's giving a nice speech here at Cuyahoga Community College in Cleveland. Well, actually Highland Hills, but it's still part of Cleveland. So what we're going to do is we'll give a chance to Obama to go ahead and speak to all of us, all age groups are here. So we're just going to check it out and see what the brother has to offer as the new running candidate for president. And, you know, of course, we haven't had a brother run for president in a while. So actually last year we did have, I mean, well, not last year, but last race we did have Sharpton. But we're going to check out my brother Obama. Y'all be peaceful. I'll be back.
I want to get ready to go forward and lead a new beginning in this America. Think about it. We know the problems, but we also know the solutions. We know that if we put money into preventive care so that every child has regular checkups, then they won't be going to the emergency room because they've got asthma. They'll have gotten it treated already, and we'll all save money. We know that if you get a diabetic and you give them regular treatments, that's going to save you money. You won't have to pay for the $30,000 leg amputation because they didn't get medicine. We can save money by treating people right. And that money can go into providing health insurance for every single American. And I want to let you know, by the end of the next president's first term, by the end of my first term, we are going to have universal health care for every single American in these United States. We're going to have it.
One of the main issues in the whole entire presidential campaign is the Iraq War. A lot of candidates are using it for a power base. Some are against the war, some are against people pulling troops out of the war. So we're going to see what the senator says. He claims to have a long-standing point on this issue. So we're going to see when he started, and we're going to see what he says now. Back in a minute.
What's one of the reasons why you came out tonight, Steve?
Well, when Barack Obama says that the whole candidacy is about us and not just him, I really do believe him.
What are the reasons that brought you out tonight, Natalie?
Well, I am interested in politics. I'm majoring in international studies. And I've just recently, became of voting age a couple of years ago. So this is the second presidential election that I'll get to vote in. And I like Obama. He's a fresh face. And I was interested in coming out and seeing what he has to say.
What are we doing here? We are here because the country is at a crossroads. We are here because for too many years we have known the challenges and problems we face, but we haven't faced them squarely, and we haven't faced them honestly, and we haven't worked to deal with them. So we know that in a country that spends $1.9 trillion a year on health care, that having 46 million people uninsured makes no sense. We know that in a world economy, too many of our young people are being left behind, that they are not being trained to compete on the international stage, that our math scores and our science scores are declining relative to the rest of the world, that our college has become too tough for too many people because Congress, in its infinite wisdom, decided to raise tuition on student loans and raise interest rates on student loans instead of bringing them down. We know that the economy is changing, and some at the top are doing better than ever before. That if you're a hedge fund manager or a CEO of a company, you've seen your incomes go through the roof. Corporate profits have never been higher. And yet, all around this region, we have people who work every single day, who take the bus to work or take the train or do whatever they can, broken down cars, to get to work, get home late, trying to raise their kids, trying to keep them out of trouble, trying to keep them off the streets, and have not seen their wages increase or their salaries increase in years. So that we know that prosperity is not being shared throughout America.